Today we're going to be talking about all the new stuff in the Please Buy Me update that dropped 5 days ago at the time of this video anyways. It's September 20th today. The update dropped on September 15th, and I'm just going to take you through real quick what the update was about. And I know I'm a little late to the party, but things have been kind of busy lately, so I haven't had a chance to actually talk about the update, but there's some actually really interesting things in this update. So first of all, they added the limited Fame Sword UGC. So you can actually see it on my back. I was one of the people who was able to get it. It's right here, as you can see. So what this actually is a UGC item, user-generated content, for anyone who doesn't know. And it's usable in the game. So you can actually equip it and you can actually hit people with it, and it sends people flying based on your fame value. So the higher your fame value is, the farther they go, apparently. Now they did add another thing for people who weren't able to get this UGC, because this UGC was actually, there was only 99 available. So only 99 people were able to get it. It was 2,000 Robux, and it sold out in like 40 seconds or something like that. So I got number 61 out of 99. So yeah, it sold out fast. So the other thing that they added was this swatter. So it's the same idea. You can hit people with it, and it doesn't send them flying as far, but it's still pretty substantial. So let me just demonstrate these two things here. So this person here is AFK. I'm gonna whack them with the swatter. Oh, but see, okay, now here's the other thing. I guess I'll just mention this now because it wasn't surfaced really that well. I mean, it was mentioned in Discord and stuff, but people were running around hitting people all over the place. And when this was first announced, I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos. When they announced the sword at first, it was kind of concerning to me, because I was thinking like they should probably add a cooldown or something, because people are gonna go around and like attack people randomly with this, and it's not gonna be very nice. But I think yeah, let me see. Okay, so let me show you on this guy. So what they did was they added, just as a, I guess, temporary solution, they added this hit protection here. So if you have your hit protection on, then you will not be able to get hit by people. So that person over there actually have their hit protection on. This person here, let's see, they do not have their hit protection. So see, the swatter kind of sends them flying a little bit. Now check out the sword. The sword kind of, yeah, you can send people off the map basically. So, and if you hit people in certain spots or certain angles, then they really go flying. We actually managed to get one of my subscribers onto one of the islands by hitting them off of the sign, this sign here, I think it was, and we actually managed to send them flying over to that island way out there. And they actually have a screenshot of them being on the island. I'll overlay it on top of this video so you guys can see. But it was pretty insane. Like, we were standing on top of this, I think it was that tree, and basically flung him across, and he landed on the island. It was really cool. So anyway, yeah, so you can do some pretty cool stuff with this thing. So that's that. Yeah, so limited use UGC sword, Fame Sword, and if you look at it really closely, you can see that it's got a bunch of cards of people who were, I guess, prominent in this game, like DB was taken, and I think who else is on here? Gucci's on here, Two-Face, Gamersaurus, you know, a bunch of people. Beveruni's on here somewhere. I think you can see it better if I just put it on my back. Yeah, there's Beveruni. Coinball is on there. Artifact is on there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's an interesting item, and of course you can wear it outside the game. You just can't use it, of course, outside the game, but inside the game, it totally works. So yeah, they did add that. So now the problem with this was when you had your hit protection on, then people who actually had these two items were running around with hit protection on, and they were whacking other people. So they could hit people, but they couldn't get hit. So then they quietly added another update, and thanks to Tobias for surfacing this to me, is that as soon as you take your sword or your swatter out, and if you actually have hit protection on, it flags you as not having hit protection on. So you can't just run around and attack people, you know, without getting hit back. So that's a good thing. Now, how do you get the swatter, you're asking? If you don't know, there is actually a quest, and I've completed it already. It is to be in the game for 24 hours. You're not going to see it here because I already completed it, but you have to be in the game for 24 hours, and that will unlock the swatter. So really, you just have to AFK or just, you know, play a lot. So that's how you get it. So that was that. That was the limited UGC and the swatter tool. The next thing that we had was you could earn a new booth. It's called the Heart Air Balloon booth, and that is earned by a similar way of getting the heart badge. So I'll see if I can find. There's a couple right here. So what you have to do is you have to buy people's cards, and I'll show you real quick here. It's this quest here, heart bigger than a balloon. Now I've done the first one. I don't really want to get the other two because I have my treehouse, so I don't really care about the other two myself. But what you have to do is you have to buy people's cards between 30 and 100 fame. So the next thing that I will get is the showcase. I already have the display here. This is the display. So I thought this was pretty cool because it's got stairs that lead up to it, and you know, you can kind of see the cards in a semicircle sort of fashion. Now the other parts of the booth, that's one thing that I don't like about this sword, is that when you're in first person view, it like you can see the effects. Even if you have it put away, you can kind of see it. So I don't know, maybe I'll mention that. Hopefully they can maybe fix that somehow. But anyway, so here's the balloon booth. So the whole thing. So this is I already showed you that, the display. This is the showcase, and there's a ladder here that goes up. This is the main part of it, and if you climb the ladder, this is really cool actually. If you climb the ladder, it's like the treehouse, but it's like a cool little hangout place. You can have a little party. You know, a lot of people can be up here with you. You can sit on the pillows, you can sit on the chairs, all that good stuff. And yeah, it provides a good vantage point of everything. So pretty neat. Oh yeah, so there's another thing that they added. They added a double jump, so you can actually double jump now by tapping the jump button twice. So that's the other thing. This, as you can tell, I'm just kind of going through this non-scripted. So yeah. What was the other thing I was going to mention was you can actually, if you do have your hit protection off, you can, if you sit in a chair, then people can't hit you. So just sit in a seat somewhere in the game and no one will be able to hit you. But of course you don't have to do that anymore. That was before they added the hit protection. So if you don't want to get hit, just turn on your hit protection and you'll be fine. So I think a lot of people don't know about that. They only mention it on Discord, and for anybody who's not on Discord or Twitter, you're probably not going to know about that. And even people who are on Discord and Twitter, maybe they haven't read it. But I feel like the devs should add like a news box or something that you can click on, or that shows up, you know, the first time you log into the game after an update has dropped, so you can see all the stuff and it's actually surfaced to you. I think that would avoid a lot of confusion, because even people who are like in my Discord server did not know about the hit protection. And then the thing that they added about flagging you when you pull out your weapon, that they didn't even mention that at all. So yeah, things like that. So anyway, so where are we at now? So we talked about the booth. Yeah, then they also added, this is a big one. They added a 20% discount on the custom card skin Game Pass. So as you guys know, I bought the custom card Game Pass pretty early on. So that's my custom card skin. So they actually reduced that by 20% now. So you can actually buy that for 20% cheaper. I don't know how long that's going on for, but I'm assuming it's probably like a week or something. Yeah, the other thing that they added was this cool soccer game over here. It's a little bit wonky. Like it doesn't update, I guess. It's when you have a bunch of people crammed around the ball, it's kind of hard. The ball doesn't really go anywhere, but it's still pretty cool. Like, you know, this game is starting to become a lot more kind of a hangout place. So they're adding a lot of stuff that for people who are just kind of in the game waiting to get sales and stuff, you can do fun stuff like this. So I hope they add more things like this. I think this is really neat. But yeah, so that's that. What else did they add? They added the leaderboard statues. So I'm sure you saw this while I was running around, but you can now see that they have these gigantic leaderboard statues. So people like the top seller, the top collection value, and of course the top fame value, which of course is Hazem. So they added those, and you can actually like go right up to them and climb them, and stand on their heads and stuff. It's pretty cool. I wanted to see. I tried to see if I could get on top of Hazem, but it doesn't appear that it's possible. I thought maybe I could jump onto his hammer here and get on, but it doesn't have any collision. So I'm sure someone figured out a way to get up there. Actually, you could probably get up there with the Fame Sword by hitting someone like that and getting them up there. I bet you it's possible. We should try that. So let's see, what else was there? Leaderboard statues, and then, oh yeah, they added VR support. I actually haven't tried that. I actually haven't tried any Roblox games on VR. I do have a Quest 2. I just haven't pulled it out in a long time, but I should try that actually one day. It'd be interesting to see. They also added mic-only servers now. So you can get those from the server list. We already talked about the soccer game. We already talked about the double jump. They added, 5 new animated card skins. So if we go to my booth here, we can see, for those of you who don't have the custom card skin or like the animated card skins better, you can check out some of the new stuff that they added with that. We've got card. Let me hide this leaderboard. So I'm not sure which ones. I haven't really been keeping up to date. Oh yeah, so there's this evil end one. That's actually pretty cool. It's got like a flame effect on the top. What else did they add? I think, yeah, so no, that one's always been there. I'm not sure which ones they particularly specifically added, but yeah, they did add a bunch of 5 new animated card skins. Let's see if we can see it in the shop maybe. Oh, these ones are on sale. So card, it's probably like way down at the bottom here, I'm guessing. Yeah, these ones. So it's this, and this. So yeah, those are pretty neat. And then they also added 1 new card protector skin, which I think I just showed you already. It's this one. Yeah. So that's that. So, whoa. That was a little bit weird. So that's it, pretty much. That's the update. Now, I wanted to say something else, but I think I'm very close to actually getting on the leaderboard. I have 13,454 fame. I think the last time I checked, the lowest person that I saw, like in the high 900s, was like around 13,500 or 13,600. I'm sure that's changed now, but yeah, I'm creeping up there. I'm getting closer. Let's see if we can hit some of these people. Here's Lamax. I know Lamax. Boom. Oh, you see? I guess some people do know about this. Okay, that person doesn't. They full on fell over. Woo. Oh, they bounced. There we go. That launched them. Yeah, so there's definitely a difference between the two tools. Oh yeah, and when you teleport back in, you're immune to being hit. So you can't just chase someone down and keep hitting them over and over again. But yeah, there's the swatter again. And the sword. Oop. Yep, so that's it. That's the update. I guess we will see what comes down the pipe, but I think this is a pretty good update personally. Yeah, so I guess hopefully we'll see some more consistent stuff from the devs, and that's all I got. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out the Discord group, Discord channel. The Discord, I can't speak. Check out the Discord server and check out the Roblox group. The links are in the description, and we will see you in the next one.